Ladies and gentlemen, a way to see where you're at in your pity count is now out. There's a bunch of people making videos on this, and I figured I would show my subs as well. Check it out. If you look here, Sifi the Lost Bribe, Dracomorph, and Vizier are the last three legendaries I pulled out of my Ancient, Void, and Sacred. How do I know this? Because of this tracking tool, and I'm going to walk you through both how to get the tool, how it works, how to get it started, all of that. But I want to show you also, it is accurate. It's 165 voids since my last void legendary pull, and that would be correct because the last pull I did get was Sifi, and that was almost a year ago at this point. Now, if we go back into my main account here, I'm going to show you. Check it out. We're on the shard pull here. Now, here we are. We have 2 ancients, 1 void. It said it was 165 voids, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to pull 1 void here, and it's going to open, and we're going to see what we get. There we go. We got a rare, okay? We got this guy, Fanatic. Now, if we go back to the screen and we take a look at it, look, it didn't update, right? It still says 165, etc. So what if I do? I go here to the raid toolkit, go to home, check it now, let's see if it updates. Oh, but it didn't update, right? It still says 165 and it shows the last rare. What you actually have to do once you have the toolkit, and I'll show you how to download it, and I'll put the link in the description, is you close out both of the programs and you relaunch them. Once you've relaunched them, you're pretty much good to go. It's gonna re-update. So here we go. I'm gonna launch the raid toolkit one more time. Now that I closed it, and here we go. One moment. It's relaunching, loading string data, loading the hero data, and then it's gonna pop back up. So you can see it takes about a minute or so. Click the button, there it goes. It's loading, and check now. Just like that, we can see 166 shards, so we're close to the next pity, and the last rare was Fanatic, which is accurate. And this might be really important for you to figure out because right now there is a 10x on Nekrit the Great. And if you did not know, Nekrit the Great is one of the best void legendaries in the entire game. I'm not going to go through his entire kit. Right now, you feel free to look at him, but he is disgusting. He's supportive. He also, I like this move here personally, okay? Teams up with allies to attack an enemy. Anyone that's got the charge in, I'm a huge fan of. Passive's amazing, blah, 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 blah. This character is triple S tier Void, one of the best in the game, and I am super close to getting him, but I'm not buying Void shards, okay? We're slowly gonna grind our way to that pity, but it is good to know the pity of your character. If you want to install it, there's a link down below. It's from GitHub, so you can look through all the source code yourself if you want. Lots of people have downloaded this. He is continually updating it, so just keep an eye on it. It might trigger some of your antivirus stuff because, you know, it's just a tool somebody made, but it is pretty good, and us content creators are using it, so it's about as safe as, you know, you can reliably get in this day and age. Now, with that being said, we need to talk about some of the characters, because in this 10x, it's actually pretty good. Keep in mind, if you're really close to pity, maybe it's better for you to do the pity on the 10x to try to get one of your characters, and then when the 2x comes, you know, then you're gambling for the percentage chance to open a legendary there. Knowing your pity can actually be pretty good for the 10x's, I think, because you can sort of build your pity on the 2x's, then when you get close to pity, you can try to snipe one of the legendaries you want. For instance, Nekrit's probably the Void character I want more than anything, and I do have my pity coming up, and I'm about 35 voids off. So if I was a spender, now would be the time for me to pick up him. But on top of it, the epics aren't even bad either. Deacon Armstrong is a very good character. If you look at the moves here, Leech on basic, decrease defense on everybody, and then fills the turn meter of all allies, as well as decreases the turn meter of all enemies, and gives them an extra turn for that. And then, of course, you have an ally speed in all battles. That's a good epic, okay? Annex, another good epic. Defense down, poisons, okay? You have a weaken. These are some good clan boss type of characters. So if you're interested in them for free, you know, I mean, for, you know, for the 10x for free, try to get them. Feel free to try it again. That's goodness. I'm tripping over my words this morning. A little too early for me. But if you look at the Void epics, not too exciting. I have both a Whisper and a Gala. Gala's okay in Fire Knight. Whisper is kind of useless. I mean, maybe you can use her if you pull her kind of early. And then the normal legendaries aren't actually that bad. If you look here, this guy is pretty good. I mean, I like the fact, what is it, this move right here, attack 5 times, decrease defense and weaken. Pretty solid Nuts character with Giant Slayer. On top of it, Tomb Lord, I use him. He's one of the most underrated legendaries in the game. He has AoE defense down and attack down, which also resets turn meter. This is very rare in the character, and he has AoE, look at this, AoE 4 poisons. That's 4 poisons on AoE. That is crazy, okay? You add that with an addition of he has a triple hit on basically the decreased speed. He's a Fire Knight God, and he's pretty good when paired with any of the Poisoner type of synergistic people. Robar was an old meme in Relentless. He would essentially go 1,000 times in a row with the way his basic works. After the nerf to Relentless, Robar got hit pretty hard. Now he's kind of just a somewhat okay CC character with defense down and some bonus damage, and that's about it. He's not that exciting. So he's the one out of these 3, if you poll, you probably don't want to get, but these other 2 legendaries are good. The 10x is amazing, and both epics on the 10x are good too from Ancients. So in all honesty, this actually isn't that bad of a 10x, as much as I hate to say it, because there's no bonus free legendary or anything. Check your pity and see maybe you want to snipe. And that is that the Faction Wars should be having the Shadowkin crypt added soon, okay? I would be preparing for the Shadowkin. If you guys know, look, I have 792, I have 819. I have a Sacred coming. The thing I got to finish is the Skinwalkers and the Demon Spawn. You can see that right here, okay? Finish those 2 crypts, and I got just the last boss to finish from Lizardman, so I'm right there, okay? Now, as soon as I get those done, I'm going to have Lydia, but if Shadowkin isn't available before then, I get away with not having to do Shadowkin. If you actually look at my Shadowkin team, and I'm sure this is the same for all of you guys, okay? You actually look at the Shadowkin, I'm sure most of you look something like this. You either have none of them or maybe like 1 epic or something, okay? And that's obviously not going to beat the Shadowkin when it comes out. Now, I'm not saying you need to do the 10x for the Gentora. I'm just saying it is a concern to think about, especially if you're closing in on Lydia. Now, if you're free to play and you're wondering, is this the 10x to go for free to play? No, you should pretty much always do the X2s for free to play, even during the fact that you get pities just because you get so few of them. And the Ancient Shard, now that we know our pity with the Ancient Shards, it's definitely best to save those Ancient Shards for either sniping the X10s you really need or for the 2x. But it is really tempting on this one to go for this Necrit, because Necrit the Great is... they really overloaded the undead with some good characters. You know what I mean? I mean, look how many of them. They got Mashal, you got Bad Elkazar, Rhodos even. They have a lot of good characters in here, and Necrid the Great is one of the ones that is up to that level. I mean, he's kind of like a Sifi. He is really good. People use him in Platinum Arena. People also use him in PvE. So I would understand you wanting to go for him during this 10x. So if you're thinking about welling out, don't worry. You get the DM stamp of approval. I understand. I want to show you one more thing. If you go to my YouTube main channel page and you click over and you look on channels, you're going to see there's a couple random channels I've been playing around with. I've actually started working on the League of Legends Wild Rift channel. If you didn't know, I am building that second channel up with League of Legends Wild Rift content. I've got a couple videos on there already. If you don't know what League of Legends Wild Rift is, it is a mobile battle arena action 5v5 type of game that I've been playing for 10 years on the computer, and it just recently came to North America, and now I am making a channel to explain to my subscribers how the game works, if someone's interested in doing a different style of game. I personally love the game. I've gotten to Platinum so far, and I'm still climbing. Looking forward to playing it more. So if you would like some information on that, or just to see some more DM daily, you can join that channel, check out a couple of the videos. I need to get about 4,000 hours of watch time in order to get that channel subscribed and monetized, so that way it's fully activated. So if you want to hop on over there and help me out, I would appreciate that. And in other news, Arena is still pretty busted. If you look, there's tons of... This is Silver 4, okay? This is Silver. This isn't going into Platinum anything. I mean, these are the teams you're dealing with. There's plenty of Rhodos, Sifi, Duchess, you know, the double Countess fusions. There's a lot. I mean, this guy, Sifi, Valkyrie, Loomis. There's a lot of characters that... in this game should not really be in Silver. I know previously they had solved this. I don't know why, but they undid the solve they did before. So now it's still insanely hard to climb in arena. Now, of course, obviously I'm winning all these matches as I climb back to gold because, you know, this is my main account. But for free-to-play people, like you've seen on both the free-to-play seasons now, trying to climb arena is a joke. I mean, you can see this from basically any of the content creators who are playing through arena. I think it was Ash that probably was the one that was the most vocal about it on his free-to-play, is that the arena system is still completely busted at the lower end. I kind of wish they would go back and do some retuning of this so that the average player doesn't really feel discouraged. But I've seen a lot of teams climbing out with just, you know, KO, War Mother, or War Maiden, Spirit Host, etc. So maybe you just got to grind it out. But if you're feeling discouraged right now because you're free to play and in the arena, don't worry. I'm aware. I'm sorry you're going through it. It's not easy. Keep grinding. And the winner has been selected for the Well giveaway account, so let's all congratulate Jeremy. That being said, we actually have another Well account that is going to be given away directly after this video. So we have another video that's going to be coming out either later today or tomorrow morning, and we have another Well account being given away. So keep subscribed, and you're going to have another keyword, which is again going to be Darth Microtransaction on that video, and good luck again on the next one. With that being said, thanks for watching this video. If you want that raid toolkit, join the description Discord down below. I'll make sure I pin that link for you in the YouTube announcements so you guys can find it easily. I have downloaded it on my computer. I don't have any virus issues yet, so should be pretty much good to go. The guy's fairly regularly updating it, and you can see the source code for yourselves on GitHub if you are worried about that. With that being said, let me know where you're at on your pity count in the comment down below. I'll make sure to heart it. Love y'all, and I'll see you on the next. Oh, wish me luck at the dentist today because I'm going for a checkup. So see you on the next video. Love y'all.